Hello and welcome to this session of about the statistics, importance of statistics, what and why of statistics. This is myself, Liaquat Ali from NAVAFIZ team, and today we have our experts in this topic of statistics. Before I introduce my expert, my I will just share my views because statistics is an important aspect and everything we do and we make decision we need some data before we are able to make some decision on that. So that is the main or just basic importance of the statistics. And also I would like that during the session would like to see more questions and more engagement from the viewers also about the topic, that how they see statistics, what is the impact of statistics in their daily routine or life, or how they are interacting with the statistics data. So moving on, now I would like to introduce Miss Arisha. Miss Arisha is expert in this field, statistics. Further, in detail introduction, she will be explaining in her presentation in detail. And also, we have Rukia with us. And welcome, Aisha.
Thank you.
So, starting on first, we will start with Arisha. So Arisha, tell us about something about yourself, your career history, your career summary, and then something about statistics.
I am a pharmacist by profession, but with with the pharmacy, you are in touch with the mathematics, statistics. Our concept is that we are focused on biology only, but it's a vast field, and with the further studies, I developed that interest for statistics and yeah, I found it very interesting. I will be sharing some things with you. I have been associated with the education industry. Worked as a lecturer in Buckeye Medical University, Buckeye Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, and I have completed my PharmD and MPhil from University of Karachi. And now in UAE, I have done my observership in Cleveland Clinic, Abu Dhabi, and then I am engaged in some volunteer activities with some pharmacy groups and with some social groups by managing the conferences, their events, and I have recently given the lecture to the BCPS preparatory course on the topic of biostatistics. So today I will be sharing the uh, reasons why you need to study the statistics and how you can study it. What are the main things you need to study? May I start?
Yes, Arisha, please. We can see the screen, so
Yeah.
please proceed.
There are three main W's of statistics, that why, what, and how, and where you have to apply. Like why you need statistics, most of the people are confused about this aspect. Then what is the statistics? It is just not what we can learn with the definitions and not only with the tools. And then where we are going to apply the statistic in our work field, in our daily life. I will show you some examples and you will know that how much you are encountered to the statistic. These are the three W's of statistics. First example is of the current topic, that is the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2021. You all know that all the time the presenters, the scoreboards, they are showing you some numbers, some details, and these numbers are showing the performances, and they will predict that which team can win and which team can perform better in the tournament. So you can see that what they are showing in these charts. This is actually the statistic. The net run rate, they are counting the run rate using the data. and on the basis of their data, they are going to make some inferences, some results, some observations, and most of the time these observations are correct. Second is the COVID 19. Everyone must know about it. This is what actually happening with us right now. So, from the time the COVID started till now, everyone is focusing on the things like how many number of patients we have in a country, how many deaths we have, how many recoveries we have, what kind of treatment strategies are important, are effective, and how can we decide that which treatment is effective or not. So this is all we are deciding on the basis of our statistical data. You can see the charts from the UAE that they were showing daily the number of recoveries, number of active cases, number of deaths. So you can see that on the basis of this chart, on the basis of this progression of the disease, or on the basis of the changing in data, they can uh, get some conclusion or some results that are important. Same in the case of hmm, US election. The third most sought after thing in the whole world is US elections. Whenever we heard about these elections, everyone is stick to the TV and they are focusing on the details and the policies, what kind of people are behind Joe Biden, Donald Trump, how many are supporting them. So this is all is presented in the in the form of some data, statistical data, like 51 percentage people have supported and have voted in the favor of Joe Biden, so he is the winner. 48% didn't. So in the same way, they collected all the data from the different states of the United States of America, and on the basis of that statistical data, they found a conclusion that Joe Biden is going to be the next president of the USA. So these are some of the most widely found or most widely used example of the statistics. In the same way, you can find many other examples around you, and this will help you in determining the importance of a statistic. So the next question arises, why we have done that? Yes, we need it because if we don't have the statistical data, we will be unable to make the significant results, and we cannot draw observations on the basis of that results. Results are showing us something. So, what is statistic actually? If you are going to learn statistics, you need to know the basics, you need to know the tools, you need to know the how and where you are going to apply this statistic. It is a science actually, basically a field of mathematics, which deals with the collection, analysis, and representation of numeral facts or data. You have the numbers, but you don't know how to use these numbers. Statistics will help you in using these numbers. As Mark Twain said, that facts are stubborn things, but statistics are pliable. They are flexible. They will help you in making these numbers significant. There are a few important steps of the statistics. One of them is data collection, the type of statistics, and we have the representation. The first, foremost important step is data collection, like how you will be collecting your data, what will be the size of your data sample, that is very important. The method of collection, it's also very important, and both of these factors can influence your results and their effectiveness, that whether which data you have collected, it's important or not. The result you have found, it's important or not. How we calculate data sample size and how we choose the method, it depends on the type of the study you are going to do, type of the research you are planning to do. It all depends on that. On the basis of that, you will decide that how much sample size you need, yeah, or which method you need. We have some softwares too which can help you in this regard. Like what are the types of statistics? There are two main types of statistic: descriptive and inferential. As you can see, it's apparent from their names that in descriptive statistics, you will summarize and describe some data, some numerical facts you are going to describe. While in inferential, you are going to make predictions and conclusion that can be fruitful, that can be meaningful, that can be significant for you. The best example of is of UE wars on COVID-19. On the basis of the data we collected, we make important inferences. Earlier, it was just descriptive, and later it was used to make meaningful conclusions and predictions. The types of graphical representation. If you are doing some work, you need to show that work to the world, to the community, to the field you are in. So, for that purpose, you need to have some strong and some represent methods which can represent your data correctly. And on the basis of the type of the studies you have done, you will choose the method. Okay, so there are many kind of graphical representation methods, but you will choose these methods according to the type of your research. It can be shown using the bar graphs, histograms, frequency tables, circle graph, pie chart, which is widely called line graphs, stem and leaf plot. There are many ways, but this will be you who decide that how you are going to show your data on the basis of the type of the goal or type of the study you are doing, right? Now the main question is that where it can be used. Like, I have given you the three most common examples of the statistical interpretation and the usage of statistic in daily life. So we can use statistic everywhere. It can be used in education department, in finance, in government, in health, in medicine, in business and marketing, in science, in engineering, community and social services. How can we use in education? We can make educational policies on the basis of the data we collected, that how many students need which kind of education, at what level they are, what type of things we need to include in our syllabus, and the list goes on. Same goes for government level, finance, health, medicine, marketing. Whichever field you choose, you will have to provide some data, some numbers, some facts, and on the basis of the facts or data, you can improve your work, you can make things better at your workplace. Biostatistic. I added biostatistic because this is my basic field, and this is a kind of field which needs a lot of input from statistics. We can evaluate medicine's effect on patients. Like, if patients are given some medications, we can check whether this medication is effective or not, and we can compare two or more medications. And so the example is COVID, as before. Like, in we can use biostatistic in drug designing and development. When we are developing any kind of drug or medicines, we have a proper study using statistics, and on the basis of that we make the fruitful results. Same goes for disease incidence, how a disease is caused, how it's progressing, what are the factors that can help in causing the disease, or what are the factors that can make a disease lesser in a community. Factors that can affect health conditions, these are the factors that are normally around us, like the smoking, dietary habits, age, physical activity of a person. These all factors can contribute in some disease, or they can make better anyone's life. By improving these factors, you can improve the health condition. There is a take home message that what you learn from this small and I think interesting and meaningful presentation, that you know why we need a statistic, and where we can apply statistic. In every field you need a statistic. When you are at some position, you are going to make some decision, you are going to show something, you need a statistic, you need the data, you need the facts and the true representation of them. It facilitates the representation, explanation, and also helps in drawing conclusions from the given data. You have to set your goals, you have to be specific, you have to choose your data and method wisely. This is just the beginning of the statistic. And there is a small to do task for you all. Let's look around, share with us in comments any example where statistic is used or can be used so you can make the thing better. It can be an example from your daily or professional life scenario. And don't forget that a statistic help you in utilizing facts around you. You have to gather them and you have to use them. So this is all from my side.
Excellent, excellent, Arisha. It was a great presentation. So basically, we got the idea that
Sorry, I can't hear you. Your voice just stopped.
Yeah, same here. Cannot hear you.
Yeah.
which are related to our daily life. Or for example, when I think about students who are in college or basic education, they can make decision if they have the statistics or data available, that what kind of job requirement is there in the market. Same way, if
Yes.
somebody is going for a business, okay, some if somebody is going for a business or he's going to open something, he can have a data that what is the requirement in the market, what products are more required in the market, right?
Yeah.
So really, you want to add something more before we go to Rubia?
I just wanted to add one thing that this can be more described because this topic is so vast. So don't consider the things which are important to you a little less interesting than the other things you are doing. So it all depends on the interest and time and energy you are spending there. So as Liaquat Bhai said, that choose wisely. That if you are applying for a job, you are applying for a university or college, uh, collect your data, and then in your data, you have your abilities, some qualities in you, and on the basis of that, opt for the perfect option for you. For example, if you are in e-commerce industry or you are in finance, then choose the perfect industry for you, perfect organization for you, which suit for you, and they can get benefit from you too. So yeah, you are right. Strategy can be applied everywhere, but you have to think wisely, as I said earlier. Yeah. Over to Rubia. And if someone have any question,
Right.
you can ask me in the chat box.
Yeah, sure, sure. So now we will move on to uh, practical implementations of the statistics, especially in the field of e-commerce. And Rubia is an expert on that topic, so she will be explaining more about this. So over to you, Rubia.
Thank you so much, Rakat, and thank you, Arisha, for this very insightful presentation for describing the fundamentals about the statistics. So today I'll be talking about application of statistics in e-commerce industry. I would like to start with a brief introduction of myself. And I possess around 7 plus experience in MENA region, and I was working as business analyst and business intelligence analyst. My main expertise are in IT, e-commerce, and fintech domain. Currently, I'm serving as a CEO and founder at Rubik's Consultancy, and my strength lies in creating data-driven insights and converting them into optimized business solutions. So, whenever we talk about Netflix, whenever we talk about Amazon, the first thing that comes into our mind or pops up into our mind is that the options they gave us, the options they give us to choose, basically the option they displays or how they catches our thinking and how they know that what are we thinking and what we will look next. So this all is basically statistics, and 75% of users watch movies based on Netflix recommendation, and 35% of Amazon's revenue is generated from recommendation engine. So recommendation engines, it's basically one of the application of statistics, and it's the most important tool in the retailers area. Retailers leverage these recommendation engines to drive customer towards buying the product. Providing recommendation helps retailer increase sales to dictate trends. So that's why I was talking about Netflix and Amazon. That whatever we want or whatever we want to watch next, they just draw the conclusion. They just draw it for us based on our previous watches or previous purchases. So the next is market basket analysis. So this is also one of the most traditional tools of statistics, which retailers have been leveraging for years. And it is basically the concept that if customer buy one group of item, what is the probability that they will also buy the another group of item? For example, if someone is buying baby lotion, then what is the probability that they will also buy baby oil? So that kind of market basket analysis they shows us in our card basically that you have bought the baby lotion, that might be you are interested in baby oil, or maybe you are interested in baby wipes or baby diaper. So this is known as market basket analysis. And next is the price optimization. This is one of the most important key point for any kind of business. So, especially in e-commerce, when we have many retailers and the competition is huge, basically. So, what would be and what should be your product price compared to other retailers or other competitors that would set a product and a business apart from the others in the market? So that this is known as the price optimization. So this algorithm, it fetches down the information and the idea which other competitors or other businesses in the same area might be dealing in. They would fetch that and they would present in terms of algorithm, and based on that they would suggest us that this should be the best pricing option for a particular product if we want to set ourselves apart from others in the same competition. Oh, yeah. One other very important is customer sentiment analysis. This algorithm is most important for customer service, and if we want to provide good customer service and we want to keep our customers happy. So basically, this algorithm, it would just analyze the sentiments of the consumer related to our business or a specific products, and they would just fetch it and they would just analyze it, and we know that they will just analyze their language basically. For example, if I choose at the end of my product that I am happy with my purchasing, or I have particular wordings like that, or I fill out a feedback form like that, that I'm happy with my purchases. So it will show me that this percentage of customer is happy, and if I'm not happy with my customer, with my purchase or with the business, then it would display that this percentage is not happy with that. So it would provide the business more room of improvement, and we can improvise a product and a business accordingly. Next is similar to that. That's lifetime value prediction. Like the sentiment analysis, it catches the wordings of the consumers. At the other hand, this lifetime value prediction, it fetches the basically the emotions, the sentiments of the customers. For example, if in retail business someone is very happy with the purchase, or someone likes it, so they would just select the happy icon, and if someone is not satisfied, they would just select that positive negative item or neutral. So it all depends on what kind of feedback we are designing and what kind of emojis we are putting inside. So that is also one of the most important customer service algorithm, and we can design our product and we can improvise our business according to that. Well, at the end, I would just like to say that statistics applications across all sectors of technology helps business to make better decisions based on data, and also known as data-driven decisions. And these applications listed above were the most popular and most important ones in the e-commerce field, and so far they are not failing to bring the change in the e-commerce business. And As a small exercise, I would like all of you to think of other apps apart from this Netflix and Amazon. List down 5 apps which you can think and which you come across on daily basis in your routine. So just list down in the comment section which you think are using statistics. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent, Robia. So what we came to know that whenever somebody is into the e-commerce field, not only e-commerce but others field also,
Yeah.
and we came across many surveys. Many
Hmm.
companies ask from us some online surveys or even some offline surveys also. So these survey results basically go to some databases,
Hmm.
create a
Yeah.
statistics, and then some decisions are made based on that.
Definitely.
So, and
Hmm.
that ultimately plays the role in the growth of the company or
Yes.
growth of the business. Right, excellent, excellent. And I just remember something is called mystery shopping. uh,
Yes. Yes. Hmm.
People hire some you can say fake customers to go
Hmm.
and buy something and then give feedback to the third party companies
Yeah.
that how is the environment and how was the their customer service and how was the all of the data. So there are many statistics in that portion. So
Definitely.
all these so what we conclude or what we learn through this session or through this that whatever I am going to do in life. For example, if I am just a simple professional and I do my job on daily basis, but for my career growth, I need to have some data that okay, what are the skills required in what is the level of those skills right now, where I want to reach, what is my target or my goal in the coming days, and then based on that statistics, I can make some decision.
Definitely.
Right. So before we can go to end, I would like to ask one question from you, that from your business experience or what your personal journey, when was the time when you the statistics data and that help you to make some decision.
So basically, the power, the impact of statistics is just not restricted to the professional or to the industrial life. Basically, it helps you to enhance your decision making capabilities. Basically, so for example, I was doing the job for a while, but then at some point of time, I said I possess a certain amount of experience. Why not just start a business? So it was just decision, but obviously it was a very calculated decision at the same time as well. But you know, it's doing just a business if you don't do not have that background. Just starting it if you are a job 9 to 5 person, then you just start a business. So it's not in everyone's capabilities. You need to have that strong decision making power. I come across many professionals who are doing extremely well in their careers, and I ask them, you're doing so well, why don't you start your own venture? It would be more fruitful for you. They say that we don't have that guts to join own business. We are happy in 9 to 5 life. So that's the thing. When you can take the ownership of your own decision, is driven by data, is driven by statistics. I would say.
Right, right, excellent. Arisha, I have a same question from you also actually, that when was the statistics or played a role in your personal or professional life, where you found that okay, statistics is basically required, I have to gather some data, and then based on that data I have to make some decision.
Yeah, as I have said, pharmacy is a very wide profession. Like we have pharmaceutical industries, we have hospital pharmacy, we have clinical pharmacy, we have education sector in pharmacy. And when I graduated at that time, I opted for the hospital also, the industry, and education. There were three these main branches which I had in mind. I know I'm not a marketing person. I know I'm not a salesperson. So I have these three options. But from three of them, I have to choose the best one. I got offers from all three, and on the basis of what I have, like I know I can describe things. Um I feel that I can describe things in better way, and I am good in communication. So I decided to opt for the teaching. But one thing is that when you are going to teach, you are going in one sector. You should know your whole field also. Like I have worked in industry also. I have worked in hospital also. Because if you are going to tell someone else something, then you should be confident about that. You should have a complete command of that. So you can say that yes, statistic was there for me, because I had around 7 to 8 educational institutes at that time. So for me, that pros and cons list was important. That which is near to my house, which is going to welcome me, and what kind of settings they have. So yeah, not on the paper but on the mind, the statics was there. Now right now, when I came to UAE, then same here. Like you have to decide where you have to go further. So it's there. And as I have done my MPhil, master's MPhil in pharmaceutical sciences, so we had the statistic. Like whatever I was doing, I worked on animals. I checked the activities of the drugs. So whatever I did, I needed to represent that, and I couldn't do that without the statistic. Like a statistic was the lifesaver at that time, because we need to show the results, we need to publish our works, and to do this, we need to show the world that yes, we have done something important, and it cannot be shown without the statistic. So I think everywhere the statistic was there.
Right, right, excellent. So basically, if we simplify it totally, decision making is part of everyone's life.
Yeah.
So everyone is making a decision from even start to end, which career to choose, where to marry, where to where to go for a trip, or where to go for holidays, and there are every day we make personal, professional, or career based decisions, and all those decision, some people take decision blindly. They just listen to their heart, or they just to,
Yeah.
but some people then, to make more proper decision, you need to have some data. And then when we come to statistics, the what I understood from your explanation and other things, that statistics is basically the way of presentation, that you present the complicated data, or the data in a graphical way, that the people can understand it in more easier way. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
Right. So, and if we go in more deep detail, when we come to the presentation, and when we see the graphs or bar charts, and pie charts, and donut charts, and there are so many types of chart which are used to present your data. So most probably, we will be having one detailed next session, based on the chart types, that which chart type basically you have to choose, that how you want to present your data. uh,
Because
and
it's very important. You have done something important, but if you are unable to show it, represent it purposefully, then you have done nothing.
yeah,
All will go in waste.
yes, correct, correct. So now, I would like to have the closing remarks and from both of you. So first, Arisha, and then we can go with Rokia. Your
First of all,
before we
thank
before
you to you and the NAVAFIZ platform, and a lot of appreciation to you guys, whatever you are doing for the community service. And I would like to say to everyone that try to make important decisions with a little bit background. Like if you are seeking job, even if you are going on a holiday, so try to make the decision with some data. And when you are in professional life, you cannot run from the statistics. So it's useless to say that it will be here for you. And as Mr. Liaka said, inshallah, we will be having some more sessions so you can know that what actually statistic is. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Arisha. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Take care. Yes, Rubia.
Yeah, so basically, I would just like to say that whatever you are doing, whatever is your background, but the future is about statistics. Whenever we talk about analytics, machine learning, data science, artificial intelligence, they all are the form of statistics. Just like Mr. Liaquat and Arisha was discussing about the charts, they are part of business intelligence. And business intelligence is basically derived from statistics again. So whatever you are doing in your role in your business in your job, there will be a point when you will have to derive the insights from your business, key insights from your business, maybe present into the stakeholder, or if you're a stakeholder, you have to make decisions for your business. So that time you will be requiring statistics, you will be requiring business intelligence, charts, and everything, every statistic. So just get yourself a brief understanding about it, a little bit information about it, like what is the fundamentals of statistics and how business analysis, analytics, intelligence, business intelligence is all is related to statistics. So you can have a clear idea. And once again, thanks to Mr. Lacker for providing me this opportunity to discuss about my background and my expertise. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Rubia. Thank you very much. It was really a great session with
As
both
well
of
as
you. And once again, thank you very much for sharing your knowledge. And viewers, that's all for today. And inshallah, we will have another session on topics relevant to statistics. And also, we will cover different type of charts and other things. So hope